I feel weird talking when nobody's here, but I feel weirder being quiet, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh, give myself a heart. Give myself a lot of hearts. Hello, Stefan. How are you? I don't plan on being on here very long, but I wanted to go live because I know that if I don't soon, then I will never ever go live again. Not really, but I know that I love this and that I need to do it, so here I am. Even though I don't really feel like it, but whatever. I've missed you guys. I miss feeling good enough to even do this shit. But anyway, I don't know what to talk about. Hello, Trippy. How are you? Thank you, Stefan. Am I saying that correctly? Stefan? I think I am. I don't know. Anyway. I'm okay. Trippy asked me how I'm doing. Um, I don't know. Still kind of going through it, but trying to get through it. Um, it is frustrating because I feel like I'm not going to be 100% until I get my teeth fixed, and that's going to take forever. So I'm trying to be okay with what I have now and know that it could be worse. It really could. Yeah, what have I been doing? Been trying to find games to play on my phone. Games have really been like boring me lately. I've been missing playing PC games and I wish I had a laptop. But I've been like desperately, I've downloaded so many games. Let me show you. So many, so many games that I've downloaded in an attempt to find something interesting. Which I do have some games, like my Resortopia. I play that a lot. And my Ghost Hotel. And this cool little Pikaphone where you can, like, you're a detective or whatever, and you look in people's phones and you find stuff. Clues and whatnot. I like to do that at work. You know, on my break. What else have I been doing? Me and Mama Icon just finished watching the Scream series. We both had never seen it, so we were just like, why not? They're coming out with a new one, so we might as well. So we've been doing that. Of course, we finished Drag Race, and then there's All Stars coming up very, very soon. I'm excited for that. Um, Lots of really great queens in this season. I'm really, really excited. I've been watching this guy. His channel name is Friendly Atheist. He like goes through um, the Bible and reads it and like points out what's wrong with it. And it's insane to me that he's literally reading like every single verse that he's reading has something wrong in it. It's like every sentence is wrong. It's it's crazy. So I haven't told my mom yet that I'm studying the Bible. I just, I hear people talk about how the Bible says shitty things, and I never really looked it up myself. So I was like, let's find out how fucked up the Bible is. And spoiler alert, it's pretty fucked up. Like, it's shocking how fucked up it is. Anyway. Hello, Supa. Yes, it has been a long time. I'm alright, hanging in there. Hanging the fuck in there. Aw, Wonderland said sometimes when a person dies and has no family, friends, or people to mourn the loss, the job is assigned to someone randomly. That's why you'll feel sad for no reason sometimes. Aw, I'm grieving over someone who has no one to grieve for them. That's so sad. Makes more sense in these Bible stories. Which, the more you read about it, the more you really see that obviously a old white privileged man in power who hates women, absolutely hates women, wrote this shit down. So bad. But it's funny too at the same time. It's entertaining. Because the guy who does it, the friendly atheist, he's hilarious. And he makes really good points that I would have missed if I was reading the Bible on my own, which I wouldn't have been able to do. I've read Revelations before, and that was a fucking trip. But it's hard to read the Bible. They speak in some weird fucking language. Fucking yeah, the Bible is so, it encourages slavery, and if you have a barren wife, she supposedly is supposed to offer her slave to you to have sex with so you can have a child. Even though the guy has like three other wives, so why does it matter? Like, some stupid ass dude wrote this shit. It's so obvious. Only a man could come up with the fantasy that his wife would beg him to sleep with her slave. White people. It all boils down to that, doesn't it? White people. And I know I am white. That doesn't mean I'm happy about it. I mean, I like myself. I just don't like the culture of white people. I think it sucks. It's full of hate and murder and discrimination and just, I don't want it. I don't want to be a part of it. Wait, it's okay with abortion as long as it's because you think the baby isn't isn't yours? Like, on the man's part, if a man's wife gets pregnant, that makes so much sense being in the Bible. No, I recently heard this lady, and she was like a representative of, like, I don't know who the hell she was, what state. I just saw a little clip. But she represents something. She represents some state, and that's scary because she's talking about how, um, in response to someone saying you would make a 10-year-old girl go through with a pregnancy and give birth. And she was like, yeah, because her body, if her body's able to do it, that's not how it works. She's 10 years old and she probably got her period because she was raped. And sometimes that happens, is if you go through trauma and stuff like that, you grow up faster. So, and just because your body tells you that it's okay does not mean it's okay, especially for a 10-year-old girl. Because that makes me think of this lady who was talking about how she was 10 years old and had to give birth with no help. The doctors were horrible to her, kind of left her alone during the labor situation. And she didn't even really know what was going on. She didn't know how the baby was going to come out of her. You're going to put a 10-year-old through that, but you won't teach these kids about sex? Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Jail. That's what you get. Oh. Well, who made the Bible then? Oh, you're right. It was in the Middle Eastern. Okay, well, those people are racist too. If you suspect your wife cheated, you must bring her to the priest in an altar and make her drink. I don't like this heart being here because I can't drink a tea made of deadly weed. If blood comes out, the baby was never yours, and that's God's way. Pretty sure that if she drank tea of deadly weed, blood will come out, no matter the fuck what. Right? There is a study that shows Mary was like 14 fucking years old and Joseph was like 25 to 30, if I had to guess. And they want, oh my God, I was watching a Christmas movie. I was like 13 or something. I went with my mom and my sister and we went and we watched some movie about Mary and Joseph and like made it seem like this romantic love story. And even my mom was gushing about that, it being a romantic love story. And I'm like, that is statutory rape. Well, not really, because he didn't have sex with her. It's still fucking weird, though. It's still fucking weird, especially because no, a 25 to 30-year-old man did not get her pregnant. A being in the sky came down and swooped into her pussy, put a baby in there, and now she's going to be revered for all of eternity. 14 years old. Yeah, I didn't even know there was even a concept of God's wife, so this is new to me, Wonderland. Oh my God. So I've been commenting on like if I see someone being hateful towards like trans people or anything, or just being overly Christian because I can't take it anymore. Um, I will comment, or I will read through the comments and find someone say something stupid and I'll respond to them. So I saw this lady say something stupid because I don't really know what the post was about, but somebody mentioned Mary Magdalene being a prostitute, and no, I had commented on it, and I was like, being a prostitute is not bad. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know why people are like making it this huge deal and being like, no, she's not. Like, even if she is, it doesn't matter. And this lady replied to me, and she said, well, it was made up by some priest, la-di-da-di-da. She's like, people need to stop perpetuating this myth. So I replied back to her, the whole Bible is a myth. And I got no reply from her, so I don't know. But literally, stop spreading the myth that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. Stop spreading the myth that anything in the fucking Bible is true, that anything actually happened. You really think that happened? Really? Sad. Really sad, honestly. Even sadder that you can like read passages of the Bible to Christians that are all like Bible thumping Christians, and they're like, well, I don't know about that. I didn't know that was in there. You know, trying to backtrack, but they can't do it. Also, I want to say that I do always go towards Christianity when I am like talking shit about religion, and that's because that's what I was raised in. That's what I know. I know how Christianity puts people down and discriminates them and casts them aside and all that shit. I don't know how other religions work. So that's the only reason. I'm not attacking Christianity. I'm attacking organized religion in general. But let's be honest, Christianity is the biggest of the organized religions and the most outspoken against my people. Speaking of my people, I got this great sticker, drag is not a crime, and then and some more gay stickers, because, you know, gay. Yeah, I'm just a little upset with the state of the world, and, you know. But there are still people out there with such small minds that can't accept that other people want to live another life that they, you know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then they want to talk about how they're being discriminated against, how they're getting all this shit. And it's like, that's what you've been doing for centuries to other people. Stop doing it, and yeah, we'll leave you alone because you're leaving us alone. But you're up in people's business saying what they can and can't wear because of what's in their fucking pants. That's got me heated. Because not too long ago, men were wearing powdery wigs and putting on makeup, and yeah, so can we not? Stupid, these arguments in this world. And then people are dying from guns and they don't care. They do not care. They give no fucks. They only care if it goes against their little Bible. Trying to hold my bong and my phone at the same time. By the way, I'm getting a new bong. This one, ugly. Anyway. Tell me more about that, Wonderland. He said homophobia basically started because of racism, to simplify it. Oh, there's more stuff. Okay. Find it weird how Christians are so focused on the LGBTQ+. The Bible never really said anything about gay people. Well, actually it did. It said a man should never lie with a man, but a little bit before that, it also says that man should not eat shellfish. So I don't know if those Christians that are homophobic are against eating crab and whatnot, you know? The anti-gay thing was added by medieval church because of how popular it was in other tribes, so any practice and cultures were seen as demonic to them. Yeah, all these fucking